everybody who joins us today. Ukraine Media Center Ukrinform starts its operation. My name is Olha Atamanova and I'm happy to see all of you here. It's year 10 of the war and today is day 429 of the full-scale invasion of our homeland by Russian aggressor. And today we will be talking about a project that was founded by our today's guest who successfully overcomes a lot of obstacles. Our Ukrainian marathon of the Indomitable sets off for the United States, and our guests today are Maksym Pasichnyk, veteran of the Air Assault Forces of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, and Vadym Kovalenko, Ukrainian triathlete. Dear friends, we know that it's not the first marathon that you're running. This time you're planning to run it in the United States of America. So how did you come up with this decision? Whom are you going to run with? And when and where? So it's already the third marathon of the Indomitable, which will be happening in the United States. The first one was from the airport of Hostomel, and we were able to raise 300,000 hryvnias for rehabilitation of Ukrainian military back then. And the second one was in the Kharkiv region from the occupied territories, and the next one will be happening in Cincinnati, which is the sister city of Kharkiv. They are our friends and we proposed our project to them. They agreed, and this brotherhood let us involve the municipality, the local municipality, and municipalities in Ukraine. We will be able to communicate with them, and this marathon in the United States will be a reminder that the war is not yet over. This is something that we have to continue talking about. It will be the marathon we will be for me and Maksym, we will be running together. This marathon in Cincinnati, it's an annual marathon, and it will have 25,000 participants. We will run all together, and during the last 5 kilometers we will have Ukrainian diaspora and veterans joining us, and we will finish all together. And our goal is to raise funds for psychological and physical rehabilitation of Ukrainian military. We will have a tour to military hospital where they treat the military with such syndromes. So it will be a great experience for all of us, so that they can come to us to share their protocols of treatment for the military, or otherwise our doctors may be able to visit them to gain their best practices and experience. So we are currently preparing. Well, I think that it will be not only a marathon, but a lot of meetings that you will be having there. So the veterans in the United States, how did they find out about your effort, your endeavor? Maybe Maksym shared his battle experience with them, how it will be happening. Have you planned any meetings by now? Well, we will have 2-3 press conferences every day because everybody wants to meet Maksym. They want to find out how it was really happening, and the veterans were the first ones to agree to make such a meeting. It will be happening in a big hall. First one will be in the premise of the municipal council, in their venue. It will be a big hall. Not only people from Cincinnati and the state of Ohio will be coming there, but from all over the states, because they want to meet our hero, our rock, who was defending our country during the first days of war. Maksym, I know that process of rehabilitation is still going on, so to what degree do you feel yourself prepared to this marathon? It's a very significant distance. Are you ready? Yes, I will make it. I was preparing to the first half marathon for 2 weeks. This marathon, 42 kilometers, I'm preparing for it for 4 weeks. People don't train like this. The preparation to a marathon takes half a year, from half a year to 1 year, so you can run it without trembling. I want to prove everybody that there is no limit to human performance. You can make everything, regardless of any injuries, any traumas that you have, any discrepancies. It's all in your head and you can make it. I want those who listen to us to understand that it's not like we don't have time to prepare, but it's the matter of rehabilitation. It's a complicated process, so this is why you don't have more than 4 weeks for preparation. Yes, exactly. I want to add a little bit. Maksym, back in February, he underwent a surgery, then he was undergoing rehabilitation, and we started slowly and gradually preparing for the marathon, but then there was an inflammation, so we only have 3 weeks before this super important run. But Maksym is very motivated, and we both understand for whom and why we will be doing it, so I think we are about to make it. Maksym, you have a meeting with your colleagues from the United States ahead of you, so do you expect to have them submerged in what's going on here? Are you going to tell them about the war from inside? Oh, absolutely. Obviously, I will tell them everything, how it happens. What's your goal? How much do you want to raise to support our military for their rehabilitation? Well, I want to say that our diaspora in the United States, Ukrainian diaspora, when they launched video footage in their local news, Oksana addressed me. She's the representative of the Ukrainian diaspora, so they made their distance, and the proceeds from the marathon will be going for rehabilitation of Ukrainian military. So they already have raised a couple $1,000, and we haven't even started yet. We haven't even set off. So it will be on the local news, on the state news, on the statewide news, and there will be a QR code that people would be able to scan and donate their money. We're also bringing a lot of souvenirs, presents for our partners and colleagues who understand us and who support us. Well, do you understand the specifics of this distance? Well, I've been running that marathon. It has some elevation and elevated distances on the way, and I know that it's about 25,000 people who run this distance on an annual basis. Me and Max, we will be running our marathon independently. We will have our distance and our finish. Thank you. If we have any questions on the floor, please go ahead. Good afternoon, Ukrinform. Can you please tell us if you plan such promotions in other countries other than United States, maybe somewhere in Europe? Yes, we are in dialogue with the city councils of Berlin and Nuremberg. We already sent that information to Warsaw. Both of the German cities already agreed to have marathon, and we are still in dialogue with Warsaw. You say that you're carrying some souvenirs to your colleagues. So what are you carrying? So what kind of souvenirs? We understand that you have to remind that the war is going on, but what kind of souvenirs can remind people that the war is going on? Well, first they are the souvenirs with Ukrainian symbols. And Maksym, when they were assaulting Hostomel, they shot down a Kamo 52 helicopter, and the pieces of that helicopter were made into some minor souvenirs. They are packed in a little bags, in little sacks, so it also has the details to donate to our fund. And well, I wanted to ask point A and point B of your run. Can you name them? From where to where are you going to run? Well, the marathon will be going around the circle. We will be starting at the same place where we will be finishing. It's on a distance of 150 meters from the start point. Thank you very much. Thank you for this presentation. We want to wish you success. I'm confident that with Maksym's confidence you guys will make it, obviously, because when there is such confidence expressed by someone who is about to run, you don't even consider any other options. So I wish you gentlemen make it. We will root for you. Thank you. And we will continue our work, continue working for our victory, and trust in our armed forces, and glory to Ukraine. Thank you for this broadcast.